Let me tell you something. Black people are into hype and flash. Hype and flash. Everybody want to be flashy. I remember when I had a beautiful home, one motorcycle at the time, 4 cars at that time, 3 BMWs, and then my Nissan Leaf. Oh, no, I'm sorry. At the time, I had the Prius, the Toyota Prius. And I remember this girl jumped up and down to get my attention when I brought my house, jumped up and down to get my attention. And then this dude that was coming over, one whip trick pony, she tried to, like, when I decided I didn't want to have nothing to do with her due to her lifestyle, didn't say anything wrong to her. I just said, you belong to them. I'm the new guy in the neighborhood. I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. When I see a woman dealing with a man, I'm backing up. Yeah, but he married. That makes it even worse for you, baby. But I'm gonna leave you alone. Never called her name, never did nothing. I just changed my number and never spoke to her again. In the 4.5 years that she lived across the street from me, I never spoke to her. But before she moved, she would do periodic things like stay in the middle of the street and talk to the guy for an hour after he finished banging her. Then they would come out the house, he would roll up, her blinds would close, he would be in there for a couple of hours, then they would come out and stand in front of the street and talk for about an hour. And she would just be like looking at my house. I had cameras up and I literally took the camera down so she could stop because I knew she was performing. But here's a woman that said that this guy come fucking me, he's flash. You can see my substance. You can see it. Black people, and that woman is an example of a woman, that said, nope, I want flash and I'm not for substance. Doll, this is why you hear them say, I want some fun. But they can never tell you what this fun is. They can never tell you what fun is. Things that they dream of is not fun. It's a class of life. If women say, I want an exciting life. I want to go on cruises and I want to wear Chanel Van Leon and all that. That ain't fun. That's a lifestyle. Fun is a momentary thing. We go to Great Adventures, exit 7A, off the New Jersey Turnpike. That's fun. Lifestyle and fun is two different things. But these individuals say, I want fun. And finally got it. Lady, you can go on. And I'm saying to myself, today, on this October 10th, as a 56-year-old man, if you are young and you are listening to me, do not waste your time. Do not waste a minute of your time dealing with a woman of color. The culture amongst women is ass trash. I'm gonna tell you something serious stuff. In the 56 years of living, I had 2 altercations with a black guy. One, when it came to customer service, I'm talking about. One, we was in Surrey, Virginia. Anybody that knows Surrey knows that it is a back of the woods town. I'm in Surrey, Virginia. And me and my man, we in line. It's a girl behind this store, only in the middle of town, because their town is one intersection. We go there, and we in the middle of town, and everybody in line, this big booty chick, me and my man. The second they get to me and him, he tells, the guy comes and tell her, go do that. Yeah, could I help you? I said, no, you can't. We told her what we wanted. Yeah, I know, but can I help you? I said, my man, you can go ask her what the fuck we want. And I looked at my man. I said, we did not tell her what we want. My man was like, yeah, we told her what we wanted. And he did as we asked, because it was about to get hot in there. That was one time. Another time, I was in, and that was, this is 2025. That was in like 2017. The other time was like in 2010. I was in Dover, Delaware. No. I was Wilmington, Delaware. And dude was saying something, and I just took my tray. I took my tray, and I got done, and I filled it up with. I took my juice, my soda, filled it up halfway, and I put the tray on the counter, and I tilted the tray, the soda over in the tray, and I said, "Clean that up," and I walked away. That's men. I cannot tell you the hundreds of times I had issues with black women. The hundreds. The hundreds. Remember, I worked at the post office. I had to deal with just mad women. But substance. My home. My car. Wait a fucking minute, man. Shit. Thought. Motherfucker gonna just pull up behind me and shit while I was filming my video. But anyway, so a lot of you guys, I'm telling you, and I want you to understand this. So, like I was saying, I had to take a pause for a second. A lot of you young guys out there, don't waste your time. Black women are done. Black women, it's not happening. It's over. It is. If you're gonna sit there and act as if you can find some type of respect, I don't know what you're thinking. As I stated before, they will always, and I mean always, add some perspective and narrative to a woman that's going to lead them further away from a woman. I'm an alpha woman. I'm an independent woman. I'm all these riddles. A real man would. A real man. They can't ever be precise on what it is they're talking about. It's always attached to some type of insult. Don't waste your time. If you guys got kids, young men, don't tell them to waste their time. Don't think you're gonna find a good young black woman. If the women my age are like this, and I'm talking about their 40s and 50s, if they down there in the teens, it's worse. I want y'all to listen to this.
Women from South Asia, I had to unlearn is the strong black woman title. And I've had to take the S off of my chest and replace it with safe, seen, and soft.
She says she had to take the S off her chest and replace it with safe, seen, and soft. But here's the deal. You never seen Superman swing into action if there wasn't a crime. Why are these women like this for no reason? They got all these nice riddles as to why they can now be nice, but can't tell you why they was mean in the first place. Let me run that back.
I had to unlearn is the strong black woman title. And I've had to take the S off of my chest and replace it with safe, seen, and soft. This whole moving through life, I've never heard strong white woman, strong Asian woman, strong South Asian woman, strong Spanish woman. Never in life.
Just your only other black
just strong black woman. And so therefore, a lot of us are moving through life, have to be strong. We're denied medical attention, have
Listen, I own 6 BMWs by design. I have a X3, a Z4, an X5, my 6 Series, my 7 Series, and an 8. So I have a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I designed that. Now I'm going to get rid of the X3 to get an M3 so I can have the number series to go. But it's by design. I can tell you why I have it. I can tell you when I had my 6 Series and my 8 Series, I had my 6 Series and I had the predecessor, the 850. I got an 86 6 Series, a 91 850. When I had my V8 Quattro and it caught on fire, I said, oh, sweat. What if I get the 7 for replace my sedan with the 7 Series? I could be like Kanye West and say, last week I was in my other Benz. That's where it came from, by the way. So I had the 6 and the 8, and I got the 7. 6, 7, and 8. Then I said, wow, I gotta keep this thing going. My point, it was by design. Why are these women walking around here claiming that now I can take the S off my chest? Why did you have it there in the first place? They'll never tell you that. They'll never just sit down and say, I was just a dumb. I am seeing women that are so beautiful, have no idea that they are condemned to nothing. They're condemning themselves to nothing, right?
I had to unlearn is the strong black woman title. And I've had to take the S off of my chest and replace it with safe, seen, and soft.
Nice
This
riddle.
whole moving through life, I've never heard strong white woman, strong Asian woman, strong South Asian woman, strong Spanish woman. Never in life. Just strong black woman. And so therefore, a lot of us are moving through life, have to be strong. We're denied medical attention, have to be strong.
Listen what she said. She's contradicting herself, but I appreciate the message. She said, I never heard a strong black woman, strong Asian. So a lot of us move through life and have to be strong. You just said you never heard it. Now you justifying it. This is what happens when things are said that really aren't true to heart. It's a nice riddle. Like I said, it's a nice riddle. But I like the way my man gonna come on the back end. And that's why I said, if you got young boys, don't waste your time. It's too late. All right? Listen.
Right? So all of in our relationships, not being able to be submissive, all the things, right? So there's a lot. We actually mirror one another.
In a relationship, they can't be submissive. Why can't y'all be number one in health then? Why can't y'all be number one in creating businesses? Why can't y'all be number one in heading the household, beautiful homes? Why is that every stat this broken home y'all lead in? Why is it that every bad stat y'all number one in? It's amazing how they always how to funnel things to men. Tell your son, gonna grow up to be a man, do not waste his time. Don't do it. I wasted 56 years of my life trying to only and be exclusive to black women. I failed. Dramatically.
Just strong black women, and so therefore a lot of us are moving through life, have to be strong. We're denied medical attention, have to be strong.
Look at my man right here. Look at him.
In our relationships,
I love that
being
dude.
able to be submissive, all the things, right? So there's a lot. We actually mirror one another in that sense.
Of course y'all are.
And for some reason,
You're one and the
we haven't
same.
ended up together, and now it's time. Like, all right, you know what? We have to dismantle this whole thing.
My heart breaks that women like this have finally figured it out. But in all likelihood, it's far too late. She's gotten older. A lot of time has passed. A lot of the things that men are attracted to about women have already started their decline in her, right? Some of them are already gone. Black men are moving on to different races. The younger generations coming up behind us, they're more open to dating outside their race than any other time in history. It turned out to be too much. The bad behavior that mothers pass down to their daughters, it turned out to be too much. And this is the reputation of the black woman that makes a lot of them unfit for anything serious in the eyes of men. It's very unfortunate. So much cultural damage has been done that we won't be able to undo it. We don't have the resources nor the time to undo it. From here, I guess the only thing that is left for us to do is be honest with the generations that are coming behind us and tell them how their lives will most definitely turn out if they do not rebel against this thing called black culture.
Boom. I agree with him 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. You need to leave this country. Do not deal with an American black woman. I didn't say nothing about white women as the answer. Do not invest your time with a black woman. Don't. That woman just said we're all lumped together. We all mirror each other. I've been telling y'all for years. They all do things for the collective. They will never be independent. This is why, I'm going to end it with this. This is why when you listen to them talk, they'll say, why y'all don't like it when a black woman blah, 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 blah. They always speak for us. They can be overweight. Why y'all don't, I'm overweight. Yeah, I may have to lose that, but us black women, we love being overweight. Us black women, they make it a us thing. Flashy and no substance. Nobody does this better, than a black woman. Nobody wants this. This is why you could never be at one with a black woman. You think y'all got a plan? You think y'all got some curriculum on how y'all gonna move forward? And she switches up and say, well, my friend said. And so it is. Later, y'all.